Ooh. You guys are balancing on a coffee mug, so hopefully you don't fall on me. Yes, there we go. Guys, we're back. This is day 5. Super excited to be with y'all. This is like my 9th take of this video, so it's been a little bit harder to record, unfortunately, and this is going to be my last one. I'm going to be sure. You guys hold me to it, okay? Day 5, what are we talking about? I still don't have my voice back. Otherwise, I would sing for y'all or do something like that. Unfortunately, I just can't. I wish I could. But in the next day or so, I think I'll be back. We'll see. Ooh, I just got a text message from my brother. If that comes through, sorry guys. But here we go. Because I, can't sing, what I probably should have been doing was like coming up with song ideas or lyrics or stuff like that. I decided to be lazy today and also to have a little bit of fun. I worked on my very first lo-fi song. If you don't know what lo-fi music is, it's great study music. It's one of those genres to me that like once you've heard your very first lo-fi song, you've kind of heard the whole genre. It's kind of, I don't know, it's has a very distinct sound. But I decided to try and do it for the first time. My brother and I, John, not Houston, who's been asking all the questions, but John, he was the guy that in the very first video that was just like chilling on the chair texting the whole time. Yeah, he's a baller. And in fact, social media wise, he's also on social media. He's on X or Twitter, and he puts out a bunch of articles and stuff that he writes, and he's a very good writer. So if you're on X, please go give him a follow. He's awesome. But he also really likes lo-fi music. I don't listen to it as much as he does because he works to it and stuff like that. And he's always joked that I'm gonna get into making lo-fi music and then just turn that into my career instead of writing songs, which is not gonna happen. But I do kind of want to get into it. I think it's fun. Try and come up with a good title for what that project would be. Joe-fi, Jolly-fi, Olive-fi. Trying to think of some others that we've come up with. Jolliver-fi. Yeah, the list goes on. If you guys have any good names, if I become a lo-fi artist, throw them in the comments. But today, I've tried to turn the video so that you can see what I'm looking at. I'll describe what I'm looking at. I use Studio One as my DAW, and all I did was connect to this little Casio trash keyboard into my Studio One DAW, and then I have this little guy. This is my drum set. I've got this software called Tempo that I use. Incredible drums. Downloaded on this drive. And then I just kind of used some of the sounds that Studio One already has pre-installed, which are probably trash. I need to probably start investing in some better MIDI piano sounds and stuff like that. If y'all have any good suggestions, also throw that in the comments. Would love that. But I'm looking at my project that's open, and what I'm probably going to do is just play you guys a song and talk through it. I didn't know how to write a MIDI song, a lo-fi song before today, so what I did was I got on YouTube, just kind of researched, hey, how do you write a lo-fi song? And biggest takeaway is it's more just a loop of the same chord progression over and over and over again for 2 minutes. And they introduce kind of new concepts, in each loop, to make it interesting and listenable and so forth. So I tried to do that myself. Please do not judge this too harshly. I doubt it's any good. But here we go. I'll break down this lo-fi song for you guys. Hopefully y'all can hear it okay. Starts off with an applause. People add in a lot of sound effects in here. There's the piano. I'm gonna adjust the volume while I talk and stuff. A lot of lo-fi's use like lo-fi songs use like very distinct piano sounds, so I tried to replicate one of those. You got the drums. There's those tempo drums. They're the best. They're awesome. Right now you're hearing a kick, a snare, a tambourine shake, and that applause is in the background, bass and piano. Just added a synth lead. We're already looped 3 times. A little synth lead action to make it interesting. Introduce a whirly, which is like an electric piano. Next element. Now there's like a little break in the song to make it interesting, and then back in. Oh, come on, baby. Same lead, just drop down an octave. Repeat. Don't have to add anything new right now, but one cool thing in some of the like lo-fi songs I listen to, sometimes everything cuts out in the middle of the song, like this. Now we're back. Got kind of a cool, different tone on that tambourine. Got that kick and bass action going. This cool effect. And then back into everything. Kind of a smooth transition, or wannabe smooth transition. Repeated that synth lead one more time. There we go. Feel that groove. Now we've reached the end of the song. Everything cuts out except that applause effect. The ride now switches back to that like kind of weird tone, acoustic piano and kick and bass. Now bookending it with just that applaud and the acoustic piano. Acoustic piano out, fade the effect out. That was kind of fun. Listen. A long fade. There you go. Into the song. Things I learned through this process. I need to get better, number one, at making these. I'm not great at mixing and mastering. I'm still trying to figure out this whole Studio One thing, and I probably need to sit down and like remix this song, because it's whenever I like try downloading it to my phone and it just, you can barely hear the drums. Something's off there. And it honestly didn't take me long to make. It was probably like 2 hours. And was actually a lot of fun. So maybe keep your eye out for Joe-Fi at some point as a little spin-off project, for some like good study music, I don't know, or crappy study music until I get good at it. I probably want to write like 50 of these before releasing, or before I like think about releasing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But once again, this is not the main thing of the channel. This is just like fun, take a break from writing, you know, lyrics and that kind of stuff. But until we meet again, peace out, guys.